Hey, how is it going, everybody? I wanted to talk a little bit more about the iPhone 16e, most importantly, that camera, because in a lot of these 5 month later reviews, there hasn't really been much said about this camera. And I wanted to say right now, I've been using this iPhone 16e from day one. The single camera at first, because I have a Pro iPhone, and I have an iPhone 15 Pro over here somewhere, and the triple camera setup on the iPhone 15 Pro is absolutely amazing. I have a triple camera setup on my Samsung. Triple camera setup on everything, right? Anyway, so let's talk about this really quick. So the iPhone 16e, this rear camera, and you guys have seen me, I've gone on vacation, I've done everything with it. This is a single 48 megapixel fusion camera with an f.16 aperture with optical image stabilization and true tone flash. All right. Also, it supports 1-time standard view and a 2-time optical quality zoom. All right. Also, one thing that I wanted to say, if you are somebody that likes taking a lot of photos of your family, you record videos, this phone will do it all for you. You have nothing to worry about. Next thing I wanted to discuss, I wanted to really bang hard on the connectivity with this device right here, which has the C1 chip in it. Now, the upcoming iPhone 17 series is going to be using Snapdragon chips for their modems. And that is what that is, right? I really would prefer if they would all use the C1 chip now with, and I'm sure Apple will have a more advanced version. The reason I'm saying this is, as you all know, I use different phones. I carry 2 phones at a time. I'm always carrying my iPhone right here, no matter what. And I usually have a Samsung or a Pixel in the other pocket. All right. I use both throughout the day. And this phone, I'm on Verizon, by the way, on all my devices. I'm on Verizon. And the iPhone 16e with Apple's C1 modem gets connectivity where my other devices do not. And this includes the iPhone 15 Pro as well. So I'm over here with, let me see here. I got a few. I got the Pixel 9 Pro XL, the iPhone 15 Pro, Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, and I rotate those phones out constantly, right? I don't rotate this. This is my main driver. What I'm saying is this device right here, no matter compared to those other ones, and look, this is not a flagship device. This is the budget line of the iPhone 16 series, and this phone right here will get better connectivity where my other phones will not. And I'm not the only one who's actually said this. I've had a lot of people, there's been a lot of YouTube tech reviewers who have said exactly the same thing with their experience using the iPhone 16e compared to other phones that are using Snapdragon modems. All right. So that's something very important to consider right there. Now, the one thing I want to say before I close the video out, I miss Dynamic Island. All right. You can see I just got the notch up there with the iPhone 16e. You don't have Dynamic Island. I really, so whenever I look at my iPhone 15 Pro, I'm like, oh my goodness, I love that so much. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. If you've never had the Dynamic Island or it's not a thing, you're really not going to be tripping out. The display on this, 60 hertz. So if you're not used to ProMotion, say you're coming from this right here. If you're not used to ProMotion, it's not going to bother you that much. But if you're coming from a ProMotion phone and you come to this, you're going to like, man, I'll tell you, it might actually be all you think about for a while. But anyway, that's going to be it for this one. I just wanted to touch base on a couple of those things I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Thank all of you for watching, and I will catch all of you in the next one. Take care.